It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Kansas City. It's the Steelers and the Chiefs under the lights on Sunday night.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight, we'll close out the weekend with what should be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Hewitt. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game. And winning the conference title is a major achievement for a franchise, no question.
Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football is in front of them. Major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different. He can run it like a running back, and he can spin a football as well. In fact, that running ability is some of the best in the game. But just continuing to build and refine his game as a passer between the tackles, that will be the key to the longevity of his career.
This is Harris on second down. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to third down and 3. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. And that's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
Reed now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Fields on first down. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. Head out of bounds after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Fields out of the gun. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running behind center with Harris. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying on the grab with Harris. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. Nicole Hardman on the Chiefs' return. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the Steelers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Harris once more. Room to the right. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. From the red zone now. Has it in close.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Play action, Fields. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. Shotgun snap to Fields. The throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. First down throw, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Kelce makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Again, Mahomes to throw. On target to Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
A give left side. Here's Harris. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big... New set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They put a receiver in motion right. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Charles Omenihu on the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Fields looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Finds his man, Waddle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Lays out, what a catch! 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now a give left side to Pacheco. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. It's Pacheco again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Juju. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's inside the 10. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing again, Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Back to the air, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Up and good from Blankenship. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here comes Austin. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. 2nd down and 10, Fields. Austin's there to haul it in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Joshua Williams has it. And the Chiefs nearly take it back for a pick 6, but he's stopped at the very last moment. Oh, there he was, a step away from making the post-game highlights you see on the news from going viral. Couldn't quite get there. Now they need to punch this one in to convert the interception into points.
It sure wasn't for lack of effort, though, and nobody in this stadium wanted to touch the pay dirt more than that return. He did all he could do.
He did.
Sometimes you're just an agonizing step or 2 away from that kind of glory.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. From the 44 here on 2nd down. This ball's caught by Pickens. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. First down throw, Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4.
Steelers 20.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
They're on the 30-yard line.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's brought down for a loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
So we're now halfway through deciding who's going to rep the AFC in the Super Bowl. Now we'll send you south to our Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the second half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Mahomes on 1st and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Hauled in by Waddle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. And the Steelers go in nickel. 3rd down. Motioning the tight end now. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. Here's Mahomes. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Charles Omenihu on the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Fields out of the gun. Catch made by Austin. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Steelers' 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
He'll get this one to Brown. It's a gain of 22. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action, Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a third-quarter lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. On the return, here comes Austin. And look at this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Steelers and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Caught by Freiermuth. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Steelers start with it trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 48. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Fields looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. They do snap it. Here's Fields. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Steelers first down.
Running left is Harris. Along this sideline inside the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This finds Austin complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Najee takes this one. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. This throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Trying to run in, Harris. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Shotgun snap to Fields. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a fourth-quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
Chiefs 31.
Now Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Now it's Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Right back to Pacheco. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Called in by Worthy. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 20-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trail by a field goal. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Pacheco on the toss right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Back to throw. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 5-yard line.
Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing now. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
An 8-yard loss.
And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, and he delivers.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Here he is to throw. This to win the game. And it's time to celebrate, Brock. That's a touchdown. Means they're going to be playing for that Lombardi trophy. It's a walk-off, Brock. They hit the end zone as time expires. What a way to earn a win in this league.
And they may be walking off the field, but the party just begins. There is nothing like a locker room that gets to celebrate a moment like that.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt Trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.